Hi everyone, I'm Olga and you're on my channel about cross stitch. I'm one day late on these 2 weeks and I have an excuse. It's my last week of my year in college, so I have a lot of assignments which are due this week, so I have to work hard to return them all on time. But I still have something to show you and to share stitch-wise, so let's start. First of all, I have a finish, and this finish was like a long-term whip. Usually my whips are not last like more than a year. This one is not I started it in August of last year, and I finished it, and this is my I'm Ukrainian by Nadezhda Nagorna. I finished her, and I'm happy that I did. I have a frame for her, but I didn't frame it yet, but I will, and next time I probably will show you the fully finished object. Look at her, she's stunning, love her. So it's my finish, and she was in my project 5 days for a whip, and yes, I think that this kind of rotation works for me. I will talk about it a little bit later when I will show you all my whips, a little bit of haul, 2 new starts, so I have a lot today. Yeah, she's a beauty. So this is a finish. She has plenty of backstitch, but I think it makes her even more beautiful. And I'm not afraid of backstitch. I like backstitch, and you can see that many of my works, many of my pieces have it. I think it helps to detail the piece even more. Yeah, I hope you like it. So leave me a comment. What do you think about backstitch? And do you like it or not? I do. So here's my finish. Then I worked on my Mystery SAL by Leonard, and I would like to introduce you an Amaryllis. It's huge, look. I have not so little palms, but these are just, it's a huge flower. So here is 10 parts of 19, so it's 9 more. We'll see. As you know, every Friday I receive 1 part of the pattern, and then I stitch it on weekends. Oh, allergies just bother me, guys. It's just awful. all this sniffing. Oh, okay. Yeah, it's beautiful. Colors are cheerful and bright, and yeah, I like it so much. And it's not so difficult to stitch 1 part of a pattern in a week. It's like 1,500 stitches, but the pattern is ideal for me. I printed it in color, and I stitch from colored pattern. I like colored ones, so yeah. Here is the, yeah, now you can see it better. It's 28 count, even weave, I think, from DMC. And I forgot to tell you that my I'm Ukrainian is stitched on white Murano 32 count with DMC floss. Yeah, I prefer DMC if it's not called for. I will use the called for threads, but if it's like called for DMC, I will use it and I will be fine. So yeah. Okay, I think I held it long enough for you to look at. Then my 5 days project this week will be Prometheus fire, I think, or Prometheus flame. This is the kit from Panna. I just use this kind of preview because all the cover was so wrinkled, so I decided to just cut it off it. Here we go. And I just started to work on it again yesterday, and now I have 20% done. I work with color, like, so I finished the color, as you know, and now I'm finishing black. I work with the materials from a kit, and it's pretty good representation of the color of the Aida. It's 14 count Aida, and it's gamma threads and gamma fabric, so it's all from the kit. Somebody asked me which floss is in the Panna kits. Panna kits use their own one named Gamma. It's a 100% cotton floss, and it's similar to DMC but a little bit more shiny. So here we are. It's a lot of half crosses, will be there and there. So I have all athletes done with black, and then I will finish the frame and the ornament on the side. So this project will have its 5 days, and I think next month it will be finished, because it's not so big one, it's not a full coverage, it's a lot of half crosses, which I like because I could stitch them faster. So here we go. I could bring it up close. It's just an Aida, and I like the color. So the real color is here. It's more like terracotta one, and it's not usual for kids, and I like it. So I will work on this piece till Friday, and we'll see. I started when it was done I think it had 11%. Now it has 23, and it's just 1 day of stitching, so 1 night actually, because I stitch at night. And I hope that to the end of the week I will have at least 50%. I hope so. We'll see. I will show you all of it next time. Okay, as I said, I had 2 starts, and they were completely unpredictable, not planned, really spontaneous, but I think that's good. So I think all stitchers need their spontaneous starts, right? So it was last Friday when I finished my I'm Ukrainian, and my friend emailed me, and she said, do you want to take part in SAL on Etsy? And this is from Lola cross stitch, and this is the greenhouse of Oddities. Let's see, I will show you. We already have a frame for it, and I think some of you remember the Haunted Library last year. I didn't participate in it, and I regret it, so I bought a pattern of Library 2. It's Lola cross stitch on Etsy, and I will link her down below. So here's the greenhouse of Oddities, and I stitched on it just 1 time, and I already have the main roof and 2 crows. I will show you up close. It's one of my favorite needle minder there. I stitched it on hemp organic fabric for cross stitch from Jackson's Fabrics on Etsy. I will link them below too, in a color Sandia. It's beautiful, it's fun to stitch, and yeah, I will continue this SAL. We should stitch a frame till 26th of May, and on 26th of May, so I have a month to do that, and it's like fast stitching, especially using pattern keeper, and I did. So yeah, it will be a fast stitch, and I will take part in this SAL because I like greenhouses. I like plants. I have many indoor plants, outdoor plants, so yeah, it's the piece for me. So, and I like crows. Excuse me, allergies. Then it was a part of haul, and I decided that I will stitch it because it's my favorite, like two of my favorite things in stitching. I like to stitch crows and I like coffee, and I have a place to put all my tea and coffee themed stitches, and I will talk about it a little bit later because May could be the coffee tea themed month. Let's see. I bought this, so I saw this pattern and I bought it immediately, like snatched it. It's from Marnique Designs Canada, and it's Raven. It's been foretold there's coffee in my future, and it's my every morning mantra, so I decided that I will stitch it. This cover doesn't represent the beauty of this piece. It has two colors of Karen Water Lilies silks, 5 colors of Rainbow Gallery metallics, 3 colors of Mill Hill beads, and a little treasures. I have all the materials to do that, and I started. I highly recommend you Marnique Designs patterns. You can find them on 123 Stitch, and they have adorable things, so highly recommend it. I started it and I stitched on it for one night too. It has a thread there because I worked on it. Let's try to put the thread there just to, yeah, okay, don't mention the thread on the back. It's 32 count Murana in an off-white color, and here is my progress in one day. This is Gloriana silk, this is Gloriana silk, oh, not Gloriana, Karen Water Lilies, sorry, thought about Glorianas. So yeah, I love it. Look at this, it's just one thread. This variation is great, so I think it would be a quick stitch, yeah. And it was a part of my haul. So I bought the pattern and I bought all the specialty floss and beads for it. And then I bought my one and only market release favorite, and this is Summer Quaker by Lila's Studio. I never stitched Quakers, and I decided that I will because it's just beautiful. It's beautiful. And I bought linen for it. I will stitch on 36 count French Vanilla by R&R Reproduction, and I think it will be great. It calls for fiber on a Wim fabric. I tried it, and for me it's a little bit tight. I like R&R, so I bought R&R. and I think I have fat half. Yeah, I have fat half of it, and it's like a little bit. I think it will not take all the fat half, so I'm good. Oh, it's beautiful. I want to start it, but a little bit later. Then I thought that I don't have any small kits to just start and finish them like in one day, so I bought 4 Mill Hill kits, and I bought myself a magnetic board, like magnetic chalk board, and I decided that I will stitch these little ones and put it as a magnets on this chalkboard. And this chalkboard holds all my needle minders, so I decided that it will be great. So I bought the Mill Hill Fireflies. It's a cute little one, and it has a little star in there. I bought Seagull, cute one, has a little star treasure too. I bought Tricolor Pansy. I like pansies. It has a little bee on this there, and it has this little bee. And I bought a floral watering can. As you can see, they're all spring and summer themed, and I decided that I will buy these little ones. In autumn I will buy another 4 for autumn, and so on. And I bought a kit, of course. It's a Dimensions, just a regular series, and this is the Egret in Flight. I found it amazing. I like Art Nouveau and Art Deco, and for me it is Art Deco, definitely Art Deco. I like the light going through the wing. I like all of it. I like the colors. Look at these colors. So yeah, I bought the kit. I decided that I should have it in my collection, so I did, and I'm happy with it. Okay, now to my plans. As you can see, another part of my haul was 4 pieces of 28 count vintage smoky white casual. Looks like this, and I will show you for what 4 pieces I bought it for. Okay, so here was my April, because next time we will meet, it will be beginning of May, and I didn't sticker my May and I didn't plan it yet, but in May I will stitch on my Mystery SAL by Leonarte, because it's my kind of obligation. I will stitch on my Greenhouse with Oddities, Greenhouse of Oddities by Lola cross stitch, because it's SAL too, and I want to keep up with my SALs. I always do, so I hope I will keep up with both of them. I will try to finish my Prometheus Flame in May, and I decided that I will continue my Raven by Marnik designs, and I will start at least 2 new patterns, and they will be my tea and coffee themed things. And I hope I will finish them, because I want my coffee and tea wall to begin. And I will show you. I bought 2 patterns. They are on the way to me. I bought it in 1 to 3 stitch, so I will just show you it from my order history. So I bought Rise and Shine, and this is the pattern from Bent Creek. when I saw that, I was so I saw that piece stitched on Flosstube, and I immediately ran to the 123 and found the pattern and bought it. It's Rise and Shine, and look at this rooster. When I saw him, I'm like, yep, give me that, take my money, give me the pattern. So I bought this one, and it's on its way to me. I bought 2 specialty flosses. I believe it's Big Dye Works in 2 colors. So it's stitched in DMC and 2 colors of Big Dye Works. I bought it. So I will stitch this one. I think it will be finished really quickly. And I bought another pattern from my favorite ever, I think, designers, Silver Creek Samplers, and this is T-Rex. Look at him, look at this cup, look at this teapot. I just fell in love with this. It's amazing, it's amazing. I will stitch it too, at least I will start, and I will try to finish it quickly. Oh, it's so good. And I want my coffee and tea wall to be cheerful and beautiful, and they have some coffee samplers from Heartstring Samplery, and they will be on this wall, but they're bigger, so I decided to start with something smaller and then continue. So these 2 patterns I will receive at the end of the week, and I will start them in May. And I will do one start. It was long awaited, and this is Stelline Emblem Scissor Sampler. I know I wanted to start it in March. I didn't. So I want to, and I will. I have this even weave to it. It's Picture This Plus Helix. I think 28 count. I want it a little bit bigger because I would like to start my stitching wall just above my stitching table. So I think I will do that. At least I will start. I will start, and then I will continue it to June. And then I will show you for what patterns I bought these vintage smoky white pieces. It's a series from Russian designer and manufacturer Magic Needle. They stitched on Aida. I don't like Aida, so like for this kind of stitching, because it's 14 count. It's called for 14 count, and in the kits is a 14 count white Aida, and I want these pieces to be a little bit more fragile and more elegant. It's like 4 seasonal things, and the name of the series is Spirits of the Woods. So here's winter one, really beautiful. This is summer one. Good one. This is autumn one. And I have a spring one somewhere else, just a sec. And the spring one is with the cute bear. I will show you the markup. It's like part of it. I will stitch them all, but I will start this series in summer, because in summer I will finish my series from Summer House Stitch Works. I have just one left, and it's Summer Refreshes. So I will finish this, and then I will start the new series. I like series, especially when they are like seasonal. So I will begin this series in summer, somewhere in June, I think. But about June plans, we will talk in June, right? So I would like to say thank you, big, huge thank you, and send a big hugs to all my viewers who left me comments, who liked my video, who messaged me in Instagram. I will leave my Instagram down below as usual. Thank you. You're so kind. You always found words to support me, to cheer me up, because sometimes I feel so down, and sometimes I'm like I'm discouraged to stitch. Sometimes I'm thinking that my channel is too small and I couldn't like keep up with it. But then I received all these comments and all these kind words, and I decided to keep up. So yeah, now it's some kind of restoration just across the street, so it's getting noisy, and I think I should finish my video. Thank you all. See you in 2 weeks. Bye.